Stadiums across the world are built for many purposes. They serve as venues for sports events, concerts, conventions, trade fairs, etc. Some stadiums are dedicated to a particular type of sports, while others are built for multi-purpose use. The cost of building large stadiums with modern technological features is usually very high, with some stretching to millions or billions of dollars. Up next in the video are some of the most expensive stadiums in the US. Be sure to watch the whole video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. Barclays Center. In the heart of Brooklyn, at the crossroads of Atlantic and Flatbush Avenue, Barclays Center is setting a new standard as the showcase venue for the world's most thrilling entertainment and sports events. Developed by Brooklyn-based real estate developer Forest City Ratner Companies and designed by the award-winning architectural firms AECOM and Shop Architects, Barclays Center is the state-of-the-art home of the NBA's Brooklyn Nets and the NHL's New York Islanders. Boasting one of the most intimate seating configurations ever designed for a modern multi-purpose arena, the arena offers 17,732 seats for basketball, 15,795 for hockey, and up to 19,000 seats for concerts, and has 101 luxury suites and an array of bars, lounges, and clubs, including the 4040 Club and Restaurant by American Express and Qatar Airways Courtside Club. The center cost $1 billion for the construction, and that makes this stadium to our number 10 on the list. Number 9. Globe Life Field. When Globe Life Park was designed in the early 90s, previous ownership rejected the idea of a retractable roof, favoring a retro-style ballpark. Although the team spent over $50 million upgrading Globe Life Park in the 2010s, they announced plans to build a new $1.2 billion retractable roof stadium adjacent to Globe Life Park in May 2016. The City of Arlington and the Rangers shared the cost of the stadium and extend their lease through the 2053 season. Arlington used a half-cent sales tax, 2% hotel tax, and 5% car tax to fund their portion of the facility. On November 8, 2016, voters approved the proposition to fund a new ballpark for the Rangers, keeping them in Arlington until 2053. In August 2017, the Rangers and Globe Life and Accident Insurance Company extended the naming rights agreement that was attached to their former ballpark, Globe Life Park. Number 8. US Bank Stadium. US Bank Stadium is an enclosed stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota, United States. Built on the former site of the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, the indoor stadium opened in 2016 and is the home of the Minnesota Vikings, NFL. It also hosts early season college baseball games of the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers, NCAA. It was the first fixed-roof stadium built in the NFL since Ford Field in Detroit, which opened in 2002. As of March 2015, the overall budget was estimated to be $1.261 billion, with $348 million from the state of Minnesota, $150 million from the city of Minneapolis, and $551 million from the team and private contributions. The seating capacity is 66,860 for most games, slightly more than the Metrodome, and can be expanded to 73,000 for soccer, concerts, and special events, such as the Super Bowl. Number 7. Levi Stadium. Located in Santa Clara, California, in the San Francisco Bay Area, it has served as the home venue for the National Football League's San Francisco 49ers since 2014. The stadium is located approximately 40 miles or 64 kilometers south of San Francisco and is named for Levi Strauss & Company, which purchased naming rights in 2013. In December 2011, the Santa Clara City Council voted for an agreement that calls for the City Stadium Authority to borrow $1.3 billion from Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and US Bank. This will cover most of the construction costs, with the remainder to be made up via funding from the NFL, the hotel tax, and city redevelopment funds. Interest, fees, and terms for this loan have not been disclosed. The $850 million building loan, plus interest and fees, will be assumed by the City Stadium Authority, where additional interest and fees will be applied. On February 2, 2012, NFL owners approved a loan to the 49ers of $200 million for use in constructing the new stadium and to be taken from a new G4 Stadium loan fund. Number 6. AT&T Stadium. The world's fourth most expensive stadium is also located in the United States. It is the AT&T Stadium of Arlington, Texas. $1.4 billion were spent in its construction. The AT&T Stadium's most interesting feature is its retractable roof. The Dallas Cowboys NFL team uses it as their home ground. The construction of the stadium was completed in May 2009. The facility is also used for hosting basketball matches, concerts, rodeos, motocross, and other events. Number 5. Yankee Stadium. Along with his crusty temperament, pseudo-guest appearances on Seinfeld, and passion for hiring and firing Billy Martin, former New York Yankees owner George Steinbrenner will also be well remembered for his $1.1 billion contribution to the Yankees' new ballpark. Many baseball fans were hesitant to see the original Yankee Stadium demolished, but impressive efforts were taken to keep the history of the old building present in the new park. From the layout of the field to the design of the entrance, the overall shape and design mimics the original 1923 ballpark's blueprint. Even old-school touches were fostered into the new design, such as manually operated scoreboards in the left and right fields. Though Steinbrenner contributed a lot of money, the overall cost for the construction was $1.5 billion. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Not to be confused with Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium replaced the Georgia Superdome as the home of the Atlanta Falcons in 2017. It was the site of the Super Bowl in 2019, marking the first time that Atlanta hosted the event since 2000. The stadium cost $1.6 billion for its construction because the stadium's signature feature is its retractable roof, which operates on a sophisticated rail system and is intended to give the visual impression of a set of bird wings when open. Meanwhile, the stadium's 100-yard club is an expanded concession and viewing area that extends the length of the football field. Number 3. MetLife Stadium. The construction of the MetLife Stadium cost approximately $1.7 billion, ranking it as the world's third costliest stadium. The stadium is located in the East Rutherford, New Jersey, United States. Its construction started in 2007, and it was opened in 2010. The New York Giants and New York Jets are two NFL franchises that use the stadium as their home ground. The MetLife Stadium Company owns the stadium and is funded by Giants and Jets. Number 2. Allegiant Stadium. This stadium is also a dome stadium located in Paradise, Nevada, United States. It serves as the home stadium for the Las Vegas Raiders of the National Football League and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV, Rebels college football team. It is located on about 62 acres or 25 hectares of land west of Mandalay Bay at Russell Road and Hacienda Avenue, and between Polaris Avenue and Dean Martin Drive, just west of Interstate 15. Construction of the $1.9 billion stadium began on November 13, 2017, and its certificate of occupancy was issued on July 31, 2020. The stadium has a roll-in natural Bermuda grass field, similar to the one at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. While the Raiders play on the grass field, UNLV prefers to play on an artificial turf surface. The artificial turf is placed directly on the stadium's concrete floor, and the tray holding the grass field is designed so that it can roll in and out without disrupting the turf underneath it. Number 1. SoFi Stadium. SoFi Stadium's video board is 70,000 square feet and about 120 yards long. It's also home to the largest video scoreboard in sports history, 360-foot double-sided board with 4K resolution. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or redistributed. SoFi Stadium will host its first-ever event this Sunday, when the Rams kick off their 2020 season with a home game against the Dallas Cowboys. SoFi Stadium costs more than $5 billion of private money to complete, a staggering total that's difficult to put into perspective. SoFi Stadium is one of the two massive football structures unveiled this year. The stadium's capacity for NFL games is a shade over 70,000, but it can be maxed out with additional seating for bigger events like concerts at about 100,000. So there you have it, the top 10 most expensive stadiums in the United States. Have you ever visited any of these? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed watching today's video, then give this video a huge thumbs up. And for videos, subscribe to the channel.